Hello everyone! How are you doing today? My name is Liam, I'm a community manager here at Secret Mode, and we are on episode 18 of the NUTMEG Road to Glory. So anyone that is new, NUTMEG is a retro nostalgic football management game with a deck building twist developed by Sumo Digital, Sumo Sheffield and Sumo Academy and published by us. Secret Mode, it's been out since March. We had our first main update, the cup date, last month, I believe it was now. Time has just gone everywhere. But it's been incredible, and we built this game off a lot of community feedback through playtests and through demos to what it is today. And this series is the Road to Glory, and it's where me and previously a co-gaffer who's no longer here because he took up the job somewhere else. God damn it. But we were on our journey up from Division 4 in 1980, working our way up to Division 1, which is where we are currently, and trying to win the big time. So we've started as York. We got into Division 3 with York. We switched over to Walsall. We managed to get to Division 2 with Walsall. And then we've switched over to Oxford. The Mighty U's, we are in the dugout for right now, and we are in the top flight in our second season. Our first season we managed to win the Egg Cup, but unfortunately in the second season we found it a little bit more difficult than the first. But we've been building our squad up, so let's have a look at where we are at. Here we go. So you can see we're building our squad up right now. We have David Seaman, but unfortunately he's injured at the moment as soon as we signed him. But we're getting some really, really good players. We've got Tony Adams here. We've got Gary Dixon. We have Dean Scott. Joshua Shaw. You know, we have some very, very good players. We have Gaza, for crying out loud. But you can definitely see that there are still some holes in the squad that we need to sort out, especially when it comes to bench players and substitutions. You know, maybe we need to look at getting another midfielder, potentially another striker as well, because at the moment we only have 3 strikers. And we've got a little bit of money in the coffers. So right now we are at 2.9 million. I believe we did get a sponsor. Yep, we're back with Korvoinstian. I still can't pronounce them. I actually went back to one of our old streams to get some clips and realized that I butchered another sponsor's name, the ale company. So yeah, I'm not exactly a good advocate for our sponsors when I can't pronounce their names. But yeah, we're going to look at building this up and really starting to, you know, progress the team. I mean, there's already, like, just looking here, there's already some real good players. You know, Brian Kilsheen there we could get as a defender right now if we wanted to. He'd slot in very nicely in our defense. Although he'd be replacing Nigel Pearson. Good old Nigel Pearson. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff to do. We have a lot of progress to make. And it's all very, very exciting indeed. The season hasn't gone the best. Our target was to finish in the top 4. I don't think we're going to be doing that. And finish the season with a player worth over 1.5 million. I think we will be able to do that. Maybe. Yeah, oh yeah, Gary Dixon's worth 3.2 million right now. Adams is worth 2.5, so that one's quite nice and easy. We're just not going to be able to get the top 4 finishers. Our to-dos have been pretty brutal. We only have 1 month left to craft 20 cards. That's not going to be doable, which is unfortunate, but that's whatever. So, one thing I did want to do is I wanted to look at some of our stadium stuff. So there's some stadium stuff we could do here. What do we want to do? I mean, that's a lot of money, but I think that will get more money in. Improves attendance to both home and away games, although we've been full housing quite a lot recently. So I think we're going to go with a social club here. I also want to upgrade our stadium again. It's going to cost a lot of money. Do I want to actually... maybe I won't. Not just yet. Maybe next time. So we're at 2.7 million. I do also want to look at some of our... car is maxed out right now. Let's get Gaza back on some stuff. Let's get him on some set pieces. Pearson's maxed out right now. Let's get Aldrich back on some shots. Seaman's obviously injured at the moment. Let's get Adams back on some countering. I think that's pretty good there. Yeah, I want to have a look at some of our staff and see whether we can get some better staff. Because right now we have an assistant coach at 48. Assistant coach is 58. And then assistant coach is 64. And you can see we can get 75 here in control. Which would improve. Yeah, I think it's a little bit more money. But straight away I'm looking at that. That's a straight improvement just there. Bringing in Samuel Spencer. I think that's very good. We've got defense, control, and stamina. We've got 64 there. $67, but that's not stamina and defense. We've got attack and goalkeeper at 58. So I think again, let's bring in some new staff here. We've got some skills trainers, 73, 49 skill trainer. I mean, straight away, there you go. There's a 77 skill trainer if we wanted them. Or a 71 with quite a bit less wages with cross and target man. I think I'm actually... That's a good point. Let's have a look. So save, nave, and intimidate. I think we got that from other places. So even though it's a little bit less, I'm actually thinking we're going to go to Frank Buoyant, save a little bit of money here. So let's fire you. And let's get some. Get Frank in, which is very nice. Our scout is 46, 1 scout action. I think I saw Scout 2, 55 and 2, and we get Blockade, which is quite a nice card actually. I quite like that one. And we can get, yeah, 2 headhunts, 820 on the wage. So again, not too much more on the wage. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. And then our accountant's 81, our market is at 77. I don't think we're gonna really get anyone better than that. So yeah, I think that's some really good personnel change. The team behind the team, a little bit more costly per week, but I think that'll be pretty nice. So let's get into some of the actual games. Maybe scout some players. Like I said, I kind of want to get maybe an attacker in that 90 range. I think that could be really beneficial for us. So we've got Sheffield West at home, AFC away, Watford at home, Leicester away. That's some interesting games. I mean, Watford are cruising up right now. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe we go Watford, even though we do have a slight edge on them. But yeah, I think maybe we go Watford here. So right now, this is the best team that we can put on the field. Yeah, I think that's probably our best bet. So we're going to go 4-3-3 hold shape. And we lose 4-2. And Gaza is now injured. That's not really good. 405k for Hardwick. I'm going to hold. I mean, I'm going to hold that. So Gaza is now unfortunately injured. But David Seaman is back. That is very nice. So what we're also going to do is just go back to training, because obviously Gaza was on training. We did actually lose a training slot from our shift around. I didn't realize that. That's a little bit unfortunate. So we're going to put Aldrich back on here. It's a little unfortunate. I didn't realise that we'd lost a slot there. We're at 2.9 million. We're going to go AFC away. It's not exactly looking good odds. I'm not going to lie. I'm actually going to go 4-3-3, drop back. And again, we lose. And again, Will Pearson's now got a little bit of a knock. We're really struggling here. We are really struggling. So, Shotton's going to come in. Yeah, we're really struggling. Really, really struggling. So, the Watford at home game. Let's broadcast this. We've got some very, very nice cards. I'll be honest. I'm not sure if there's any that I want to change. I really like the cards that we have right now. Yeah, I really like the cards that we have right now. So I think I'm actually going to leave them. What we will do is I am going to combine some cards. -20 from their player, no risk. Nah, I'd rather not. So I am going to combine some things, but it is going to be a little bit of a wasted exercise, I think. Unfortunately, there isn't really anything that we want. +10 control, plus... Yeah, actually, we'll go with Builder. Builder is quite a nice card there. So yeah, we're going to go with that.
It's a fine day for it, and we're just about
Okay, so look at this. They've got a John Barnes 100 in his left mid position there. They have Mark Falco. 26, 3.1 million there. They got Malcolm Allen. Joel Graham. You know what? I'm going to go Falco as a scout there. Anyone else that I want to have? To be honest, not really. I mean, there's definitely some, you know, we do have some problems in our defense as well. So maybe we scout both of these, see what happens. We're going to push up with our orders. Let's go. We're at home. Okay. It's a wide pass straight away. Not ideal. We get the long ball though. That's quite nice. It's a loose ball. I'm going to go for the second ball here. We get the second ball. And it's an interception. I didn't want to use my long shot just in case. So I thought that was a good opportunity there. Okay, they got out to the target man. It's a loose ball. Nah, I think that'll be better later on. Yeah, let's go for Iron Curtain. They actually get the second ball. Not ideal. And then we fouled them. We actually injured Graham. And Adams has got a red card. That is really, really not good. Okay. That is really not good. They got a long shot. Seaman with a critical touch save, though. That's nice. And he gets the critical touch long ball. That's also very nice. Let's see if we can get this up to the target man. We get it up to the target man. That flick on is not very good. So I'm going to go straight for the long shot here. It's a loose ball, though. We're going to go for Builder. And it's a clearance. Not ideal. It's half time. Yep, there's definitely no goals there. You know what? I'm gonna keep with this position here. I know this is really, really risky, but I want to get a result out of this, even if it looks incredibly unlikely. Okay, they got the target man there. Gonna use deep tissue. It's a flick on. It's likely to be a one-on-one here. It is a one-on-one. We are going to use save Nave. And we save it with Seaman. Let's go. Beautiful stuff. Okay, we've got a goal kick. It's a wide pass. Going to try and get this long ball here. We do get the long ball. Not very good odds at all, though. Up to the target man. You know what? I'm going to use a plus 30 here. It's a forward clash. I'm going to try and get this long shot. We get the long shot. We're going to use a goal rush here. And we score with Dixon. That's beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Right, we're going to drop to a 4-4-2 here. We're going to take Aldrich off. Dixon on. And it does mean we're going to play someone a little bit out of position, but that's fine. And then we're also going to drop back in our orders. Well, it doesn't matter. That's full time. That's a smash and grab, even with a red card for Adams. We get the broadcast bonus. It was a full house. TVAM striking once again. Disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. So that was actually a pretty good result, given we were red carded there. I don't know how long he'd be out for on that. Can't remember if it's 1 game or 2 games. But we're going to make a game plan here. We've obviously got to switch him out because he's red carded. Which does mean that we're playing a right back. Our defense right now is not looking good at all. It is really, really not looking good. I'm not going to lie. Like, to the point where our midfielder would actually probably be better than our defender here. It is really, really rough. But we're going to try and get a result at Leicester, and we don't again. 4-3 loss. We've had really, really bad luck. Adam's out for another 2 weeks. We failed that, unfortunately. Believer training perk increases player potential gains from team training. Have 3 players on your team at full potential. That's pretty cool. Weather event heat wave extreme heat increases stamina drain in matches for 3 months, and it is too hot. And there are a bunch of pansies who have luck of jobs. It has been quite the rough time. We have 3.3 million. We can get Falco right now, which is who we were gonna get. We can also get Mavridis. I'm going to get Falco. No, I'm not. I'm going to get Mavridis. We are leaking way too many goals. Let's go for Mavridis here. Oh my god, he's wanting a lot. We might not get him, actually. We didn't get him. He wanted a hell of a lot of money. That was crazy. Okay, let's try and get Falco then. Also wants a lot of money. That's a lot of money, man. And we couldn't get Falco either. Oh, this is dreadful. Okay. I think we go for Noel Blake then. Yeah, let's go for Noel Blake. Okay, we got Noel Blake. We got a defender. It wasn't exactly what I was looking for there. I wanted another striker to help. But needs must. That means we can take Langham out there. Yeah, this is quite difficult now. I'm not gonna lie. This is getting quite difficult. So we have Grimsby as a friendly. So we're gonna play this. Let's see what we can get. So we used a lot of our cards there. I'm gonna get Class Act. I'm gonna get our 2 precise passings. I'm gonna get another one just for now. And then I'm gonna get Lockdown. and a second wind. I think that's probably the best that we can do there. Let's put Judgy back on. Let's put Langham on. Let's put Pearson is back fit, which is nice. I think we can technically play our red-carded player because it's a friendly. So let's do that as well. And then let's put Wilson on for Carr. That's really all we can do. Okay, we cannot play the red card. Okay, I thought we'd game the system a little bit there, but we hadn't. So let's put our new boy Blake in then. Okay. Let's go with that. Grimsby versus Oxford in a friendly at Grimsby. Can we do it at a rainy night? Do we need the tactics board on the touchline? Dixon with a goal. Clearance, very nice. Nice tackle. Full time, 1-0 win at Grimsby for a friendly. Very, very good. Alright, we've got an interesting one for a phone call for Pearson at 1.4. That's tough. That's really tough. But I think once Adams is back from his red card, Pearson would be out of the team. Yeah, I'm going to do it. We're going to do it. Okay, so let's put Scott back in there. Let's put Shaw back in there. Yeah, because you can see as soon as Adams is back, we're going to have a very nice squad. I actually put the left and the right backs the wrong way around. Apparently I knew my left and rights. Carr can go back in as well. Over here. Which is nice. Gaza's still injured. Seaman can go back in as well. Wilson can be on the bench. Yeah, let's put Wilson on. No, Wilson. There we go. Okay, so we have KPR away, Man Blues at home, Coventry away, and Newcastle at home. I kind of want to play the Newcastle game, I think. Yeah, I think we'll play the Newcastle game. So let's delegate this. 3-2 loss again. Like our delegated games have not been going well at all. Man Blues at home. We lose that one as well. We now got the Heatwave weather event against Coventry. We lose that one and Aldrich gets injured. We got an offer for Hardwick for 395. I'm noticing his value is actually going down a bit, I think, because he's not playing. So I am actually going to sell him. Alright, and now we have the Newcastle at home game. Oh my god, these games have been horrific today. We are struggling big time. We are really, really struggling big time. Okay, we're going to make 2 iron curtains. I like that. Okay, Gaza is back fit. So we have a full fit squad again, except for Aldrich, who does have a little of a knock. So we are actually going to play a 4-4-2. So we don't have to play him. Adams is back from the suspension as well. So that's very nice. So yeah. Fisher, Beardsley, Peter Beardsley. Yeah, I think Peter Beardsley could be a very, very nice fit there. I would like that quite a lot, actually. John Fisher as well. Yeah, let's just scout these both. Alright, let's go push up. Here we go. Okay, we're building up. Midfield battle. Very even. It's a loose ball. We got the second ball, though. We're going to try and secure the long shot. We get the long shot with Rosie. Can we score it? Yes, we can with Rosie. Beautiful stuff. That's what we needed. Okay, we're throwing in. It's a short pass. try and go for the long ball. It's a loose ball. And it's a clearance. I was trying to play the odds there. Okay, we're building up again. It's a long ball. Not very good odds here. I'm going to go for our long shot. We get the long shot with Gaza out of everyone. We're going to... Yeah, we're going to go for it. And we score with Gaza from range. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful. We're building up again. It's a midfield battle. And it's a tackle. And it's half time. Beautiful stuff. Okay, it's a goal kick. Long ball. Forward clash. Critical touch tackle from Adams. Beautiful stuff. We're building up. Long ball. Target man. We're going to use our deep tissue here. It's a flick on. I'm going to use our iron curtain. No, I'm not actually. Look at the time. And we get the interception anyway. Beautiful stuff. Good card save usage there. Full time. 2-0 to Oxford. Got that broadcast bonus. Another full house. We nearly have 4 million, which is beautiful stuff. Aldrich has got 1 week of injury. We've got some headhunting successes. We've got some max levels in training. We're 16th place going into April. So we are near the back end of the season now. Okay, Fisher is 240 and Beardsley's 230. I'm going to go with Beardsley first, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go with Beardsley first. I think that could be a really, really good signing. So let's go for it. Okay. Do we want to knock him down? Nah, let's go with that. And we got Beardsley. Beautiful stuff. Very, very nice upgrade there. Very, very nice upgrade there. So we can go back to a 4-3-3. We can shift that around. We're going to put Lee in there. That's starting to look very, very nice. Aldrich obviously still got the knock at the moment. But I'm pretty happy with that at the moment. So that's nice. We've got 1.7 million. I am going to put Aldrich for sale. There is a reason for it. So I think we can also get another left forward as well. Okay, so Lee is completely maxed out. We've now got Beardsley, so we're going to put Beardsley on shot. Adams is completely maxed out now. We do have Blake, he's halfway at the moment. Carr is obviously nearly maxed out again. It does want us to have 3 maxed out players for our task. So I am thinking actually of putting... I mean, Seaman's got to go back in. And then put in... who was it? Here we go. Putting Carr back on. Just because I want to see if I can get the full... Monty of people. Because it would be nice to have that. Oh, actually, it reckons that we already have it. So, that's pretty nice. It reckons we already have it. So, actually, we're going to take Carr off then, for now. And I'm actually going to put Blake on interception. Which would be pretty nice. So, we have Hull at home as a friendly. So let's put Judgy back in. Let's put Langham on the right. Let's put Shotton back in. Let's put Kerbishley back in. Let's put Wilson back in. I think that's pretty good. We're going to play it to get some cards. Okay, so what do we use? So we've got a precise passing, a goal rush. We did use a sure strike. So I think I'm going to grab that. And then try to work out what I want to have. Because that's a lot of defense cards then. But I think for now that's fine. Yeah, let's go with that for now.
Will feel twice the size in this heat.
Okay, it's a lot of heat. Let's build it all up. Miss early days against the Tigers. We've got long shots to save from their keeper. Kerbishley's got a red in this friendly. And but we've also conceded an own goal. Oh, that right there sums up this season. We get a red card, and then we score an own goal. Yeah, that was something. That was definitely something. Okay, so Aldrich is back fit. I'm actually going to put him up ahead of Rosie right now. We're going to put Lee back on there. You can see this squad is starting to get a little bit stronger, which is very, very nice indeed. Let me just have a look, make sure, yep, sponsor we still all have, that's nice. Okay, so we've got Sherwood FC at home, we have Ironworks away, Liverpool at home, and Birmingham away. Now, given our finances and stuff like that, Sherwood could be a good one. As much as I hate to say it, Birmingham might also be a good one. I don't know whether we'd be able to get someone from Sherwood or Liverpool. And also I want to win the games as well. So yeah, I think Birmingham is probably going to be the game. So let's go 4-3-3 hold shape against Sherwood at home. 1-1 draw, Dixon and Clough. We've got a call for a player that isn't on the thing. It's Beardsley, who we just signed. And we could flip him. Actually, to be fair, there wouldn't be that much of a flip because I think we bought him for like 2.9. So, no. Ironworks away. 2-2 draw. Liverpool at home. 2-1 loss. And then we're going to go Birmingham at home for our broadcaster game this month. And again, I do want to switch that, I think. That was not what I meant to do. That is unfortunate. Oh, that is unfortunate. That was not what I wanted to do at all. Well, we've got 2 long shots. We might as well use them. That's unfortunate. That was not what I wanted to do. Okay, so we're going to push up here. Who have they got? They've got loads of left mids. Do they want any more left mids? Seriously. Look at these left mids. Do they want any more? Do they want any more left mids? Jesus. Okay. I mean, that's a lot of money. We might be able to afford them though. No, I'm going to put Aaron Scott on scouting. I mean, we just bought Blake in, didn't we? Don't really want to get rid of Blake already. Yeah, I think that's I think that's who I'm going to scout. Okay, we're building up. It's a long ball. Up to the target man. Oh, loose ball, sorry. We can get a counter maybe here. So let's go for the counter. We don't get the counter. It's a second ball. And they get the long shot. But we save it with Seaman. Beautiful. Okay, critical touch long ball from Seaman. Let's go. Very, very even. I'm just going to go straight with a long shot here. It's a loose ball. Can we maybe get the second ball? Clearance. Alright, free kick. Wide pass. Go try and go for the wing break. We do get the wing break. It's not very good odds. We're going to go for the shot. We get the long shot. It's Aldrich. We're going to use all our eggs in this basket here. And we score it with Aldrich. Let's go. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Okay, we got half time. That's very, very nice. We're going to take Beardsley off. He's blowing a little bit. We're going to put Rosie on here. Alright, they've got a free kick. It's a long ball. It's a loose ball. We're going to use our precise pass and try and get this counter here. It's a second ball. And it's a critical touch interception from Adams. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Alright, we're building up. We're going to rally. We've got the long ball. We've already used these cards, so I might as well go for it. It's a long shot. Oh, saved by Mitchell. Unlucky. Okay, they've got a goal kick. It's a long ball. Up to the target man. We're going to use deep tissue here. It's a forward clash. I am going to use one of our iron curtains here. They get the long shot. That's not ideal. We're going to have to use Carlos Act here. And we saved it with Seaman. Beautiful stuff. That's why we signed him. Alright. It's a short pass. It's a long ball. Going to try and get out to the target man. It's a loose ball. And it's a clearance. Look at the amount of attacking tactical deck cards. But that's full time. That's a 1-0 win against Birmingham. Got the broadcast bonus. Another full house. House prices are absolutely skyrocketing in Britain right now. It's absolutely ridiculous. And we're into the final month of the season. We have 2.6 mil. And these are the players we have. So we can get Fisher if we want to. We have Niall Quinn this time, not Mickey Quinn. We have Niall Quinn there. 2.5 million there. 90 rated across the forward line. We do have then Scott there. We also can just about afford Schuster as a midfield, but he's 27. He's probably going to start declining soon. Ooh. Tough decisions. Very tough decisions there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold for now. What are we at with our merch right now? Yeah, we kind of maybe messed up a little bit on the merch side. Okay, let's go training. So David Seaman's fully maxed out right now, which is very nice. Adams obviously was very close to being maxed out last time. Cara the same. I think let's go with Gaza here. And then let's go with... Let's go with Kerbishley. Because I think we will probably want to move Kerbishley on. Or Wilson. Actually, we probably want to move Wilson on. So I'm actually going to mark Wilson for sale. And let's see what we can get. So Man Reds away, Mersey Blues at home, Bromwich away, the absolute rancid scum at home, and London Blues away. I've got to play that game. So our best squad, that looks to be correct. 4-3-3 hold shape against Man Reds away. 2-2 draw. We got a call. It's a one-time deal. It's for Kirbishley, who we just put out on the market for 1.1 million from Brighton. I mean, yeah. Oh, well, we didn't put Kirbishley up. We put Thingy up. But I will take... I was going to put Kirbishley up, so I'm going to take that. I think that's really, really good bit of business for us. 3.7 million. It does mean that we are nearly able to afford Scott. I think Scott is going to be our marquee signing. So, Mersey Blues at home. What can we do? We lose it, unfortunately. Do we have enough? 3.94. Is that enough? 3.94? It is not. Okay, we're going to have to wait until the penultimate game of the season. So, Bromwich away. We lose that one. And now we've got to play this game. I have to. We don't have many cards, though. That's not ideal. I'm not going to lie. We do not have very many cards at all. So, let's go with that.
It is so hot here today.
It is very, very hot. Alright, let's get this one out of the way. I need to beat these guys. I need to get them. Okay, they've got the long ball. Forward clash. We're going to use one of our lockdowns here. Tackle from Adams. Beautiful. Okay, we've got a free kick. I'm going to try and get the long ball. It's a wide pass. It's a wing break. It's a loose ball. And they're on the counter. We're getting so unlucky this season. Okay, counter. Long ball. Forward clash. And we get the tackle with Blake. Beautiful. And it's half time. Okay, come on guys. Alright, we've got a goal kick. We're going to rally. We've got the long ball. Very even odds right now. I'm going to use deep tissue. It's a forward clash. We're going to use this tactical deck plus 10 to try and get the long shot. And it's a clearance. This is going to be now or never territory. We need a second wind here. We get the long ball. We're going to try and get out to the target man. We get it out to the target man. We're going to use the goal rush. It's a flick on. It's not very good odds though. We're going to use precise passing. It's a one-on-one. It's a 42% chance. And it's saved. God damn you, gun! Oh, curses. And now he gets a long ball. It's a forward clash. And it's a clearance. And that should be it. That is it. It's a draw. Not ideal. Alright, Sherwood FC want to sell. I want to have Wilson now for 612. I'm going to hold. I'm going to hold. So, we're going to go Scott. We're going to try and get Scott here. And we get Scott. That is beautiful. We have no money at all right now. But we do get Scott. That's a big upgrade there on the left. There we go. A 98 rated because of his position. A 98 rated. Okay, last game of the season. It's London Blues. We didn't do too hot this season. I'm not going to lie. We did not do too hot. Let's see how the final game goes. We win it. Seaman gets another bad injury. But Beardsley scores twice. Okay. Let's have a look at what happened with the table. Ipswich missed out on promotion. Charlton, Wimbledon. Wimbledon are up. Brighton are up. KPR, Leicester and Bromwich are down. I think York are in Division 3. They've stabilised in Division 3. Walsall got promoted back up from Division 3 into Division 2 again. Fashnell doing the job at Wimbledon is still. Beautiful stuff. Falco, we tried to get him from Watford. He was top scorer. Well, ironically, 2 Millers. Very nice. So we failed the top 4, but we did get the kit, which is beautiful. We are actually going to stay. I want to get the dub with Oxford. I want to get it. Okay, bonuses. We can do the same one again. And the team sentiment over 75%. We're going to go again with this one. Should be relatively easy. Okay, so we now have the choice of a lot of perks. We can get better players and sponsors by Royal Ascent. We can increase player potential gains from team training. We can have 1 extra sub. We can have all players without traits getting a training boost. We can have transfer fees for headhunter players being reduced by 25%. And we can have 2 extra 2 extra playable games per season. I'm going to go with Believer because it's the new one that we got. This season we hope to see significant improvements. Yikes. Our board target this time is just to finish in the top 13 places. So, this is our squad right now. It is looking relatively strong. Bloody Abdi Pele there. 92 midfielder, 2.5 million. But as you can see, we are lebroke. That's Gianfranco Zola. That's Gianfranco Zola. Look at that for a name. Gianfranco Zola. Ian Wright there as well. Okay, so. Yeah, we have no money. Flat out, we just have absolutely no money right now. It is rough. Okay, we are going to take caps off. Actually, no, we're going to keep caps on for 1 more month. We might make this a relatively early stream. So, we're going to go... We have player spot. We're going to put Seaman back on, I think. Actually, can we train our new boy? We cannot. So yeah, we're going to keep Seaman on. That's very nice. Okay, so Man Blues away in a friendly right now. So with it being a friendly, we're going to get all our other players on right now. Do that, and let's put Gaza back on there. There we go. Okay. Let's play this to get some cards. You know the drill at this point. Because by God, do we need some cards right now. We need some cards pretty badly. Okay, I think we'll go with that.
A chance for the managers to have a good look at what they bought.
We're going to hold shape. And we don't mind if we lose this. It's more about just fitness. Minutes in the legs. Nice interception. Loose ball. Second ball. Long shot. And we score with Aldrich. It's another long shot. It's a miss this time from Aldrich though. We got a counter. 1-on-1. Oh, another save. Final action. Interception. And that is it. A 1-0 win away at Man Blues for the start of the season friendly. Very, very nice. And Thatcher is now in her 3rd term. Okay, so we have Man Reds at home, Sherwood FC away, AFC at home, and Wimbledon away for the final game of this month. And it will probably be the final game of this stream. Like I said, we do not have much money right now. It is not looking good in that regard. Let's we can actually now use 2 subs. I didn't realize that we'd actually switched over. So, but this is a pretty neat thing that the developers did, is because we wanted it to at least have some historical accuracy. We increased the sub limit to 2. I believe in what, 1980? Are we in 88 or 89? In the 87-88 season, you can get 2 subs. And then I think mid-90s you can get all 3 subs. None of this 9 sub bench, 5 subs on nonsense. So yeah, that's a really cool little feature there, which now makes your bench even stronger. It means that we can keep with a 4-3-3, we can go to a 4-4-2. Beautiful stuff. So we're actually going to play, I think, the Man Reds game. I want to play this game, so let's go and play it. Let's play our first game of the season. We're going to go goal rush there. Don't think there's really anything else I want to do, to be honest. Pinpoint challenge, maybe instead of an Iron Curtain. Penalty King. That's a very nice card there. Yeah, outside of that, I don't think there's anything else that I really want to do, so I think let's go with that.
Right, clear day today.
They're going for a 4-3-3 formation, exactly like us. Scott's actually picked up an injury in the warm-up. That's not ideal, so we're going to put Langham in. It's not great. So that's Steve Bruce. That is Steve Bruce, still kicking about right now. 27. You have Moran there. Duxbury. So yeah, we have some pretty nice players. Steve Hamilton as well. I know we've only just put on, we only just really got Blake. But I am thinking we might want to look at maybe an upgrade. So maybe Duxbury. I don't think we'll be able to afford Moran, and he is getting on a bit. We could also go for Bruce, Steve Bruce at 2.2. Yeah, let's go for Steve Bruce. Let's scout Steve Bruce. Got Brian Robson there in the midfield making things happen. But yeah, I think Steve Bruce, that looks pretty nice. We didn't actually look at the transfer list, so but we don't have any money, so that's also a problem. Okay, they got a cross. We've got a critical touch interception from Adams. Very nice. Okay, we're on a goal kick. It's a wide pass right now. It's a long ball. Forward clash. We've got the long shot. We're going to go for it with Dixon. Oh, Dixon misses. Unfortunate. Okay, they've got a free kick with Robson. It's a short pass. It's up to a long ball. We're going to try and just tip it to get the loose ball. It is a loose ball. We're now going to try and get the counter here. It's a clearance. It's not the counter we wanted, but it is a clearance. That's always good. Okay, half time. Very nice. Okay, we're going to build up. It's a long ball. We're going to rally here. It's a loose ball. We're going to go for the counter again here. And we get it this time with Blake. Very nice. Let's go. Okay, we've got the counter. It's a short pass. Up to Gaza. We're going to try and just make sure we get the long ball. We do get the long ball there. We need deep tissue here. It's a loose ball. Not ideal. We're going to use our other precise pass in here to get the second ball. It's a long shot. It's Beardsley. And it's saved. That's not ideal. That is not ideal at all. Can we make both subs? We can make both subs. Look at that. Okay, they've got a goal kick. It's a long ball. Forward clash. Critical touch tackle from Blake. Very nice. And that is full time. Goalless against Man Reds for the first game of the season. Full house though. We've got a phone call for Wilson. 881k. We'll take that very nicely. Okay, it's Sherwood. So unfortunate Scott's out. Okay, Sherwood FC away. Not looking good odds-wise. 2-2 draw. Okay, Rosie with a double. Clough and Fisher scores for Sherwood. AFC at home. And we get our first win of the season. Aldrich in a 1-0 win against AFC at home. And then Wimbledon away. We should win this. And we don't. Reynolds with 2. Fashionable scores. Dixon scores the double for us. We do get the headhunter success. View the manager trainer, maximize free player skills, and improves team sentiment. A minor scandal reduces your fans by 15%. One shot. Board trouble at Oxford. Max Cashmore. Questions are being asked following a scandal with a club official. The supporters say they're totally out of touch with the terraces. Not ideal. So we have 1.4 million. Let's call up and see if we can get a sponsor. So we've got Awatia Airlines, come fly with us. Very nice signing bonus. Fans not particularly happy, but requirements not met. We have Cadal. We can go back to Convoincian, which will probably be what we do. We have Fizzer. We have Marshall and Tools. Joel's Frozen Foods. I think it's pretty obvious we're going to be continuing with our lager company, which is very, very nice. Nice little bump in money there as well. So we have 1.8 million. Bruce is 2.3 million right now. So got a little bit to get him. Some pretty nice names though there. Andy Gray. So yeah, got some pretty nice names. Let's play this Walsall at home friendly, our old stomping ground. You can see we're starting to get a bit bare bones in terms of our team at the moment, which is not ideal at all. So let's go with that. Let's play it to get some cards back. You know the drill. I want to get back to what we had before because it was a really, really nice set, but it's been pretty hard to get that at the moment. Gonna make an iron curtain there. There we go. Beardsley's now picked up a bad injury. That's really not good. Like, we are picking up injuries like crazy right now. Okay, got a throw in. Full clash long shot. A goal for Aldrich very early on. We know Aldrich loves these friendlies. Target man, flick on, 1-on-1. And we are fouled. Dixon scores now. Very nice. Dixon with another critical touch. It's another 1-on-1. It's another goal. This time Rosie. Gaza with a nice critical touch there. And we score again with Aldrich. 4-0 win against our old team Walsall. Beardsley picks up an injury. We got an offer for Aldrich, and if we would have probably wouldn't have taken it actually, but we definitely won't at the moment now that we have an injury to Beardsley. Don't know how long he's going to be out for. Let's have a look before we end the stream. So we need to change him off training anyway. Let's put Adams back on training. Let's put Shotton on. I'm going to put Shotton on because we will probably move him on shortly. Beardsley's going to be out for 5 weeks with a TFCC tear. Scott is out for another week with a TFCC tear. I don't understand what the hell that means, but that's happening. So we have 1.87 mil. We need 2.3 for Brucey, which would make a very, very nice defensive lineup. And going into the next month of the season, we have Coventry away, Mersey Blues at home, London Blues at home, and Birmingham away. So that's going to be it for this stream. I apologise, that's a little bit shorter than usual, But next week, I believe, I don't think I'm doing anything. So next week we will be back, continuing on. We're now in the 87-88 season. We can forget the last season. It was pretty bad. But you can see we're building up this squad now. This squad is becoming very, very nice indeed. And I don't think it'll be too long until we're fighting near the top. So thank you all so much for watching. And we will see you in the next episode next week. Have a good one.